So in today's video I'm going to talk to you about why I believe these are the best golf balls for any high handicapped golfer or beginner golfer who wants to save a bit of money and improve at the game. Let's do this. Okay, so as I'm opening up this bag then, I would just like to say that this isn't a sponsored post, but I will let you know where I got the golf balls from during the end of the video. Right, so let's open them up. So in the first bag we have well, you've probably already guessed it, these are lake balls. They're not refurbished, they're just been found, cleaned, and this is the highest grade, which I'll go on to towards the end of the video once again, about the grading system of how good these balls are. So these are just tailor-made ones. Now they've got smiley faces on them. They're pretty good condition. There's a few small scuff marks. As you can see, I've just opened this up. This hasn't been prepared. And they're basically, you know, cheap golf balls if you bought them brand new, but they're still expensive if you start losing them all the time. So normally a box of 12 of these, brand new, would cost anywhere between $25 and $30, where this bag here cost me, I think it was $60, but we'll get back to that towards the end of videos where I have the numbers. So they're the tailor-made ones, and in this bag we have just really cheaper brands. Pinnacle's not too bad, but cheap golf balls just to get used to hitting the ball correctly. As you can see, I've never heard of this one before, looks a bit dodgy. But these ones aren't too bad. Also from this company where I get these balls from, you get a few free tee pegs just to help save a bit more money again. Okay, so why do I think these are the best balls any beginner high handicapped golfer should be using? Well, first of all, it's not really going to matter what ball you use, because the reason that we're normally high handicapped golfers is because we can't hit the ball properly. So what's the point of spending $4, $8, whatever it is, on one golf ball, hitting it straight into the bush? You've lost it. You know, it's a waste of money. Like, I'm all for getting expensive equipment and all stuff like that. I do like that. I'm not being a hypocrite. But with things like golf balls, it really doesn't make a difference, in my opinion. These leg balls then, the tailor-made ones are a bit more expensive. I think they were $60 for the 100. They're premium grade, so they're the best found second-hand leg balls you can get from this website. Like I said, they're pretty decent. You know, there are a few marks on it, but you know, some people play with range balls, which is definitely not advised, because that would make a difference. You definitely can't hit those as far. Okay, so when myself and my son play golf normally, if we're having a bad round, we'll lose anywhere between 6, 8, you know, if it's really bad, 10 balls each, you know, for the whole round. We do play on a pretty hard golf course. I'll give a review on that golf course later on in the year. to show you how cruel that golf course can be. If we're losing, just say we lose 6 balls each round, that's an extra $30 I got to pay every time we play. And we try and play twice a week. We might only play 9 holes each time, so 18 through the week. And that price starts adding up, especially if you start taking your cart out. Cart hire is going to cost you $30, whatever it is, then you lose your 30 balls every time. Your 12 balls every time, which is another $30. And then if you're not a member, or even if you are a member, you're still paying for your green fees. All of a sudden, each time you want to play golf, you're talking about $100, $120 plus each time you want to play. That is definitely not sustainable, not in my household anyway. So, I had to make a sacrifice somewhere. And I do believe the sacrifice of the cheaper leg balls are definitely the way forward until I improve my game, start shooting maybe 90, if I can get an 18 handicap, something like that, then I might switch to a more premium ball where I won't be losing my balls every time I play. And that way, it doesn't really matter how much that ball costs, because it's not costing me a fortune. So I've also bought the Strickland balls from there, very popular brand, especially for golf balls. As you can see, they come with all of these different sort of logos. I even bought the premium Z Stars, and they were pretty good. But if I'm honest with you, my longest drive that I've had so far wasn't with a driver, it was with my 2-iron. But that was 215 meters, slightly downhill, that's how I got it. But that was with a cheap ball. It goes to show that when I was paying this extra money for the more expensive balls, I wasn't getting any value out of it, do you know what I mean? So sometimes with golf, you've got to think smart, not just on the course, but with your wallet as well. So once again, these balls, range balls, doesn't matter what make they are, they're no good. That's where I would draw the line personally. They're not as accurate when they fly, they don't fly in the sky as well. Also, they don't go as far. They are cheap balls, they're just for one purpose, which is practice. The only difference I would make for the whole video that I've just talked about is if I was in competition, I probably would use a brand new ball. That's more to do with how I'm marking it. If you're to the level of you're playing competition, you want to be turning up, looking the part, in my opinion. So this website's called lostgolfballs.co.au. I'll put the link in the description below if you're from Australia. If not, there's other websites just like this around the world. Just be aware that some websites like this are knockoff websites and you're not actually getting what you pay for. The grading system, it says it on the screen, but basically all it's saying is like the 5 A's, the mint condition is obviously the best ones, going down all the way down to standard practice grade. When I normally buy these balls, I always try and get the mint condition ones, and so there's no defects and the ball looks in good condition, new enough new, just with a few marks of permanent pen, which is from the other user. Before I forget, I would like you to like and subscribe and follow me on my journey to improving my game and also giving some decent golf advice in my opinion. I would like to know what golf balls you guys are using. Are you using leg balls yourself or maybe refurbished, or are you just buying brand new and biting the bullet? It would be interesting to know. Comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.